This is The Ultimate Fighter. Viewer discretion is advised. Previously on The Ultimate Fighter. Team Claudia mounted an impressive streak by sweeping the first 4 preliminary fights.
Corey Hendricks.
Light heavyweights Corey Hendricks and Andrew Sanchez earned their spots in the semifinals. While Tatiana Suarez and Lanchana Green notched the first 2 victories in the strawweight category.
Okay, give it to me. Okay, give it to me. Give it to me. Allô. Baby. Yeah, c'est moi.
After an unexpected call from his wife, Abdel Mejidou was left with a difficult choice. Leave the competition or risk the end of his marriage. Now, jiu-jitsu specialist Eric Spicely hopes to capitalize on his team's momentum as he takes on the youngest fighter in the competition, Elias Urbina.
Fight! Faster.
We're halfway through the preliminary fights right now, and Claudia is a perfect 4-0. And they're going to try and keep their streak alive by taking Eric, who is the best BJJ guy here, and going after Elias, the last pick of Joanna.
Time.
So Abdel is the last light heavyweight that hasn't fought yet on Claudia's team. And he's in a weird situation because he's having serious personal problems right now. Basically, his wife said, if you do not quit this competition and come home, I'm going to leave you.
I don't know if he did something and she found out, because I asked him and he didn't answer.
So I went over to the gym and I called Abdel into my office because I wanted to sit down with him and basically talk face to face and ask him, what's going on here, what's the situation, and try to find out what he's dealing with.
What's up, man?
How is you?
Good to see you.
Yeah,
all right,
good
so
to see you too.
You're going through some right now, huh?
Yeah, just some trouble with my wife, that's it, So Dana come meet me and I'm in a bad situation. My wife is upset and I don't have excuse for what I did. I apologize about that. I don't want to seriously.
This is life, brother. These are the things that happen.
So after sitting down and talking with Abdel and finding out what the situation was and what he was dealing with, I felt the best thing to do was to let him get on the phone and talk to his wife.
Qu'est-ce qu'il y a? Qu'est-ce qui se passe? Pourquoi tu fais ça? Je ne peux pas sortir. Tu es au courant que si je sors, je pourrai plus jamais rien faire du sport. Tu peux pas laisser ça jusqu'à 3 semaines. Dans 3 semaines, on peut se parler. Est-ce que tu promets que tu divorces pas? Regarde, si tu promets que tu me quitteras pas, je sors. Je vais leur parler. Je te rappelle. Je te rappelle. Oui, je te rappelle.
Obviously this is a tough situation for you, but it's your decision, brother. You can either go home or you can stay.
Like I trained so hard for this moment. Like I moved from France for this dream to Montreal, and I know if I'm leaving, I burn all my chains to UFC. I trained so hard for this moment, so I won't stay in the house and try to win the show, do my best to win the show, because I'm here for that. And on the other side, I don't want to lose her.
What do you want to do?
I won't stay. I won't stay, but I don't want to lose her.
I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to let you go home. I'm going to let you deal with this. I'm going to let you come back. Today's Thursday. I'm going to give you till Sunday to go home and get this taken care of, and then I'll fly you back. Go home, take care of her, get this straightened out, and I'll let you come back.
No
Deal?
problem, sir. Yeah, deal.
All right, let's do it.
Thank you so much, sir.
All right, brother.
Thank you so much. It's okay.
Thank you, Dana.
All right,
so much.
Once fighters make the decision to come to the Ultimate Fighter and this is what they want to do,
So we'll send you home and we'll bring you back.
there's no going home, there's no talking to family members, but this is a real weird situation. I don't want Abdel to have to choose between his career and his marriage. So I've decided to let him fly home and fix his marriage and take care of his wife and then be back before the next fight happens. I'm going to give him that opportunity to come back and try to win this thing. But if he can't, then the show must go on and somebody else is going to get a second chance.
Don't worry. When I come back, I'm gonna win this show.
Deal, brother.
Thanks, sir.
All right,
Thanks so
man.
much. Thank you.
All right.
You just do what you gotta do, man. Whatever makes you the happiest, whatever's gonna make you happy, do it. Yeah.
You're coming back, right?
No, seriously.
I hope.
I'm just bummed out, man. The whole Abdel situation, man. Like, this is some real personal stuff. It sounds really serious, and you know, so serious that he had to leave the competition and possibly give up his dream for I don't know what. It's sad for Abdel.
Fighting position, bring it higher. Ilaya. Hop, yeah. Move, move.
My name's Elias Urbina. I'm from Westville, Texas.
Change the elevation, up and down.
I'm 22 years old. I'm definitely the baby of the house. A lot of these guys have been fighting since I was in middle school.
Go, 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 go. Time.
I just hope they don't underestimate me either, you know? I mean, I'm young and stuff, less experienced, but I'm just so explosive, you know?
Brother Alana.
Yeah, that's it.
I totally watched that season.
You watched that season?
Yeah, like every episode I watched that season.
My older brother, Hector Urbina, he was on the show for Ultimate Fighter 19. I called him before. He's like, dude, just take it easy, man. It's just like another fight. And it feels good to have my older brother behind me, you know, and my family. So Gilbert called him, and you could hear him screaming. He was so pumped for me. I have two younger brothers, Gilbert Urbina. He's 19. He's also a professional fighter. And I got another younger brother, the baby, Johnny. He's 12 years old and fights as well. Growing up, it hasn't been easy. You know, we're a migrant family, so I've been from Westville, Texas, Archbold, Ohio, Paulden, Ohio, Liberty Center, Ripon, Berlin, you know, everywhere, Wisconsin. I'd have to say we moved around a lot because of poverty, you know, and you can't get jobs, can't pay your bills, can't find a place to live. We lived in a migrant camp. Both my parents were working the fields, but my dad didn't allow me, my younger brother, and my older sister working. They wanted us in school. And we were little and worrying about money and stuff, but he didn't care. He wanted us to wrestle. So he just kept us on the ball, and I was wondering, man, we're struggling, but he wants us here. But it was down to the last dollar buying us wrestling shoes or clothes we needed and stuff to get to school, make sure we're educated, and I guess it pays off and it leads to this, and we just can't wait till we put all in the UFC, you know?
Ilaya, it's good for you. No, look, go work with. Okay, go work with him. Don't go like here. It's straight punch. Bang, 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 bang. We're gonna finish, eh? Yeah. Bang, bang, bring it here. Come on. Bang. Okay, bang. Okay. One. Hi, I don't feel this.
Blue team think that Ilaya is a weak opponent, but Ilaya is very young, very talented, and Eric is a very good grappler. He submits so many good fighters, but Ilaya, he's very young, he's very tall, his reach is very good, so he must keep on striking with Eric.
Fine, go. Tap, punch. More footwork, a lot more footwork. You know, obviously the talk around the house is Eric's a jiu-jitsu guy. I'm not too worried about it. You know, every fight you hear, this guy's got heavy hands, or this guy heel hooks. This, you know, I'm there to fight my fight. I'm not some brick on the ground. I'm very comfortable on the ground. I don't mind being on my back. I mean, I'm pretty relaxed in the cage. You know, when I'm in there, I'm just doing my job. I like to mix it up a lot, you know, with punches and kicks. So I keep my distance with some front kicks or side kicks and stuff, but I like throwing hands, man. You know, I just can't wait to kick some ass here. Hopefully win this show, you know, that's the main goal. Get back to the fam, share my news, get back into camp, and get ready for that finale.
Time, relax. Stretch yourself, just 2 minutes.
Elias is Joanna's next shot at getting her first victory. But she might be getting another light heavyweight back, because if Abdel doesn't return, I'm going to have to bring back a light heavyweight, and both of them are Joanna's, who have lost. Excellent. So it's either going to be Myron or Khalil who come back. Things are going to get very interesting here real quick.
So just the past few weeks, my knees have been really sore. Went to the doctor, he said it's like minor tendinitis, so just trying to train today and do my best and learn more, and you know, I just keep getting random sharp pains in different positions, so it got frustrating and just pissed me off, and I had to go cool off for a little bit.
How you feel, man?
I'm angry. When I go in positions,
It's bothering you.
it's like
Yeah.
I can't scramble.
And maybe you should take it easy.
Yeah, and then
How is this situation with Abdul?
Abdul, they say he's coming back, but he's not coming back.
You can get second chance, so take it serious, take it easy. Like, I think that you were back too quick after the fight, you know? Like, you should take it easy, no train. I know you're tough, you want to train and get better, but it doesn't work.
Yeah. Joanna came in the bathroom and just said, you know, take a couple of days off to rest just in case I had to fight or anything again. Who knows if Abdel's coming back? So I'll take it, you know. I enjoy rest, but also being here, I'm in constant competition mode, so I don't want to relax too much, but, you know, I'll take your advice and I'll take a couple days off.
Difficult sport, difficult job. You're gonna make it work. Just relax.
I've never lost a round. I won 6 straight fights in the first round by submission.
Yes.
I don't worry about getting taken down. You know, I have more ways to win. I think I can break him, no problem.
I think fight day, the fight to get in the house is like the day my former girlfriend died.
Really?
Last year, yeah.
It's tough.
And then I was like psyched that I won. I was like, oh yeah, this is like a pretty sad day. But it's like also now I can't.
Now you can think about a good day.
Can't call her mom or, you know what I mean?
Oh yeah, you can.
I'm like really close with her family.
You should be, yeah. They
It's
probably
kinda
like that too.
Well, I was her only boyfriend, first and only boyfriend.
And you said you dated her for like 3 years, right?
Yeah, 4 years.
4 years.
A year ago, my girlfriend died. Her name was Sam.
You know, she went on a camping trip and she was kayaking with a bunch of her friends, you know, 30 people or so. And, you know, they went underneath the bridge and, you know, the first group of people went under fine and then she went under and the kayak flipped over and she slammed into the pillar and was trapped there and, you know, she was unconscious and drowned.
It was weird because like, so she'll go away and then she won't have her phone, you know, because it won't have reception. And then that day I just like was texting her, and then like all day went by and I was like, man, I haven't really heard from her. It's really weird. And then I just didn't really think about it. And then her mom called me like 10 o'clock at night.
Wow.
It was tough, you know. It was really rough. It was hard to focus. It was hard not to want to, you know, drink a bunch of whiskey and you know, freak out. I just cried every day.
I mean, dude, like, she was, like, the nicest person. Like, didn't really swear, didn't ever do drugs, like, do anything bad. Like, I was seriously the first person she ever dated. Like, she was just, like, all she did was sports and school. She went to Brown, which is, like, an Ivy League school. You know what I mean? Like, got straight A's.
I get it.
Wanted to save the planet, like.
She was a very strong person, and she really accomplished a lot, and she had no fear, and even if she was afraid, she'd go out and do it anyway, so that's what really, you know, motivates me.
Even just, like, when you fight for someone, that's a lot of pressure, too, man.
Yeah. I promised her I would make it to the UFC or something like that. So
There you go.
here we are.
Doing it for her is what drives me to keep going. You know that you can't just quit, and
You know, if that was probably one of the worst times in my life, and I think if I can get through that, you know, a cage fight is no big deal. In my MMA career, I've never lost a round. I won 6 straight fights in the first round by submission. I didn't come here to lose. I didn't come here to be second best or, you know, get to the finals and not make it. I came here to win everything.
What was that?
Wow.
This is bad. I hope Joanna's helping him a lot.
Eric's fight is coming up. Elias, he's very big and athletic, but he has a lot to learn. You know, Elias has only a couple fights. Eric fought more than him.
This is so bad. Oh, man. This is crazy.
It was the last pick.
Eric is a very good BJJ fighter. You know, he submits everybody. And his game plan is just to close the distance, take Elias down, and submit him on the ground.
They're very concerned with my jiu-jitsu and my ground game. I've won 6 fights in a row without having to throw many strikes, and, you know, they probably don't think I have any stand-up, but, you know, I work on my stand-up now more than I ever have.
Go ahead, Eric. Yes.
Big more, change the level, shift out.
He's going to be thinking about all this stuff, and, you know, I'm going to just come in and I think I'm going to outbox him. I like to come forward. I like to really put a lot of pressure on guys because I don't worry about getting taken down. I don't think he's going to try to take me down, so, you know, I have more ways to win. I think I can break him, no problem.
Let's get down to the last couple weeks, and we're all getting a little stir crazy.
I think the war zone is about to come up in the house.
We gotta do something that's funny, but something that won't get back at us.
For sure, we gotta baby powder the blow dryer.
I think the blow dryer and baby powder is perfect because we have baby powder. They gave us little packets. I'm gonna throw those in there right now.
He's like, all right, let's do it. Eli.
All right, guys, let's do this. Welcome to a tough 23 weigh-in for Elias Urbina and Eric Spicely. Elias Urbina to the scale, please.
At just 22 years old, Elias is the youngest guy in the house this season. His brother Hector is actually a veteran of season 19 and fights in the UFC right now. For being such a young guy, he's got a lot of potential.
203.5. Eric Spicely, please.
Eric is a dangerous Brazilian jiu-jitsu specialist, but what's more impressive about him is the kid's 8-0. He has never lost a round of any fight he's ever fought in. That's unbelievable.
205.5.
So his experience might be way too much for Elias to handle.
We're up 4-0, and I don't see any of us losing. And, you know, I'm going to keep the ball rolling.
I mean, yeah, he's got more experience, but I think a fight's a fight, you know? I think don't underestimate me either.
Is everything okay?
I go there, I fix everything. I took my responsibility like a man. It's my fault, 1000%, but for respect, like I respect her a lot. And for respect for her, I won't say anything like in the camera and to my teammate too. So everybody know I don't talk about this story. It's between me and her.
You look good. You look happy.
Better.
I was very happy to see Abdel back again. The whole team was very happy. We didn't know what was going to happen with him.
But I'm glad he came back and he's gonna compete in the show.
Joanna wanted to give me this amazing opportunity for me to come back. So I'm here to finish my job. Whatever happened, arm broken, legs broken, whatever, I finish my fight with my hands up.
I'm trying to be really relaxed and stay focused on the fight. I write about it, start thinking more. I'm a real mental guy. I like to sit and think for a while. When I'm on my own and I'm thinking about that, it really helps fuel me up.
I'm confident because I work very hard and I'm very strong mentally, and I think it's very hard to break me, so yeah, I'm very confident. We're up 4-0, and I don't see any of us losing. And, you know, I'm going to keep the ball rolling. I have some of the most experience here. I've fought a lot of high-level guys, and Elias hasn't really fought. You know, he's only had 3 fights.
I mean, yeah, he's got more experience, but I think a fight's a fight, you know? Don't underestimate me either.
I think I'm going to break him, take him down, and beat the hell out of him.
On your way. On your way to the top.
No time, T.
Your fight, buddy. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be memorable. It's gonna be fun. Out there, show the world what you can do. This fight's extremely important for me, you know. It's messing with my paycheck. It's messing with my future plans, my family, my girlfriend, my baby coming up. It's just, I can't accept a loss right now.
Elias, I hope you're ready, man. It's going to be a tough time. Your time is going to be soon, but my time is now, so I'm here to show that I'm the best.
All right, guys, the fight is 2 5-minute rounds. If at the end of the second round the judges declare it a draw, we go to sudden victory. The winner of that round wins the fight. Good luck, guys.
Focus.
Go, Eric.
Be sharp.
Good. Ready, bud? Ready? Here we go. Fight!
Right side, right side, right side. Right.
Watch the back of the head.
Look, his neck right there. Don't lose the position, Eric.
Up easy, guys, up easy. Good job.
That dude did the most damage. Look at his eye. Look at his eye. That kid was just fighting for the choke the whole and going for submissions.
Okay, second round. Fight. Watch the back of the head.
Finish that fire. Finish that thing. Finish. Yeah. Yeah. Push it. Push it. Punch him, Eric. Punch.
him.
Don't take the risk yet.
Hold your position. Never lose position.
Punch, Eric.
Keep working the finish. Keep guys, Eric.
1 minute, Eric. 1 minute.
Last minute, man. Last minute to...
Keep the fingers out of the eyes. 1 second. Watch back of the head.
10 seconds, Stay on the back. Nice.
Good job. That's easy, guys.
That sucks. That kid's terrible, and he's not in.
Fight's over. Fight's over.
Fight's over.
Fight's over.
Round 1 starts. Eric shoots single leg. He's able to take Elias down.
But Ilya was very smart and he swept Eric, so he was on the top position. But Eric got the armbar and he went for submission.
Be careful, Ilya!
But we are ready for this as well, and Ilya was defending this submission.
Let's get it. Let's get it.
Second round was more of the same.
Come on, Ilya!
You know, Eric slaps in that body triangle, and Elias, it looks like he doesn't know how to get out of that thing.
Last minute, man!
Eric is just riding him out and keeping the dominant position and just trying to look for a decision. I was not impressed with Eric's style of fighting. He basically just rides him out the whole time. I think he could have been more aggressive. I think he could have put his hooks in, and I think he could have really gone for submissions. It is not a way to catch our eye and to get us very excited about you being in the UFC. All right, all three judges scored this fight 20-18 for the winner by unanimous decision, Spicely.
I'm happy I got the victory, but I'm a little upset, a little disappointed I didn't finish. I'm a better fighter than that.
Never let it go.
I was surprised by Elias' performance. He's definitely worked hard since he's been here, and my hats off to him. He's a very tough guy today.
Yeah, his back the whole time. Why are you sad?
No.
Yeah, sometimes the submission doesn't come. I know how you feel because he kept us on a winning streak, man.
Our team is feeling great. You know, the blue team is 5-0. You know, and we're a family, and we're gonna keep it going.
It's a tough loss, you know, losing like that. You just first 2 rounds, end of the rounds, you just on my back, couldn't get him off. He wasn't doing any damage or anything.
I think maybe first round, when you won a few scrambles, you could have stood up. That's what I would have changed in this fight.
I didn't feel like he dominated the fight. I thought it could have been a split, if anything. I felt like the third round was necessary, honestly. I didn't feel damaged or nothing. He was just sitting on me, you know, humping my leg.
He was so tired, you know?
I will go one more round. I don't feel like I lost this fight. I don't.
It's hard to Joanna keep talking trash when her fighters are losing. It's 5 in a row, and I think this is good for her, you know, because she can be more humble now. She respects me more now. I want to run the table. And I think for the fights that's about to happen, I don't see Will losing. Next fight from the blue team, Amanda Cooper. From the red team, Jamie Moyle. Amanda is a very good boxer. She's taller and bigger than Jamie. And Jamie, she's a BJJ fighter. She's gonna go to the takedown the whole time. So her takedown defense would be the key to the victory.
Easy fight, Jamie. The blue team doesn't know who Jamie Moya is. She's good on the ground, but she can hit really hard. So I think we're gonna get the first win.
On the next episode of The Ultimate Fighter,
Easy fight is an oxymoron.
Team Claudia reacts angrily to Joanna's smack talk at the fight announcement.
She wanted to say something. You know, we're 5-0, we got 3 more fights, and we'll sweep it all and go down in history as the only team so far to ever do that.
The fighters get a well-deserved night out on the town.
You know, I had to let them know that I was there to handle business.
Let's go.
Then, boxing specialist Amanda Cooper enters the octagon, hoping to continue Team Claudia's historic sweep by taking on Vegas local Jamie Moyle.
Fights on.